people would rather just follow a trend and have everybody sound just alike than experience something new and get something totally new that's fresh and good. They'd rather just hear something on the radio 1,000 times. You don't even know what artists are anymore.
Yeah.
Who it is. It's like the same artist over and over and over, the same beat, same song, same sound, same Fruity Loop, the same beat somebody downloaded from YouTube. Everybody rapping over the same beat or singing over the same beat or somebody's remaking something that we did back in the 90s. Nobody's making nothing new. So and you have artists that still true to the craft of being creative and being different, but you never get hurt, because you're not following the trend. So,
and I was going to ask though, what do you think's the difference between making music now as Mr. Dalvin compared to when you were signed to Maverick as a solo artist?
well, the difference is that album. I think I wasn't really ready to understand, and I was just excited to be okay. Somebody's going to accept me for something besides being a fourth member of a group, and I didn't take time to understand or tap into my, I think, producer's bag, as you may say, and understand what really producing myself was. I was just excited and happy, and just wanted to put a project out there. Like even the records with Tim and Bob, I love Tim and Bob, and I love them, but in the way the approach to music, but I would have did it totally different. You know what I'm saying? I would have did everything totally different. And I know a lot of artists that from their first time, they would have did things different. That's just the plight of an artist, especially when you come from such a dynamic group and you're trying to find your own way. You might know it up here, but you don't know how to express it. I don't think I know how to express really what I was thinking and how to really lay it out on the table,
I mean, because if you think about all
And
the,
that also comes with, I'm sorry to cut you off.
no, no,
That
sorry.
also comes with not having a good team around you to understand it and help you develop, every aspect of what it is that you need to do. You know what I'm saying? So that to me, that was just another hindrance to why I felt like it wasn't a complete package for me,
Yeah.
myself.
I mean, when you think about how much creativity you have and how it's easy just to churn out music and songs, you start to think how stepping away from the label and the pressures of selling and all that can just stifle creativity. Because the
Hmm.
fact that you're saying is there's no pressure in getting a hit record because I
Right,
see that you're doing this for the love because you're not looking to try and make, I'm sure
right.
less you would love to get millions of dollars, but that's not the motivation. And I think that comes
Hmm.
across in the quality of the work that you come out with.
Right. I mean, I love what I do. I mean, I really do. And people don't understand. Like I haven't received streaming money or all these accolades or all these things. I don't do it for that. If it comes, like you said, great. I love it. People want to get recognized for what they do, and especially get paid for it. But I
Mhm.
love making music. Sorry, hold on one second. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Am I
yeah,
still
yeah,
there?
yeah, yeah,
Okay. I love making music. I love making visuals. I love doing all the things I love to do as far as an artist. And just to have the creative freedom to do it, it means a lot more than me looking for a check at the end of the day. Like I said, I want to build my fan base so my fan base can understand what it is that I am, my slice of the pie with Jodeci. I'm never leaving Jodeci. That's just the mothership of what we do. And I tell people all the time. But I also have my own ideas and my own creativity process over here that doesn't fit with Jodeci. It adds to it, but it doesn't encompass what Jodeci is because Jodeci mainly is Devante's vision. So we let Devante be the captain of that ship. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? He has me as the co-captain as far as producing and writing, but he's the captain of the ship, and I never try to take that over. But over here, I'm the captain, the general, I'm the pilot, I'm the everything. I'm everything you want to be. I'm the president, I'm the governor, I'm everything. So, so over here I can do whatever I want. So it's like over here we got it's a group effort. Over here,
Yeah,
it's my effort. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the difference. And like I said, I do it because I love to do it.
yeah.
If people love what I do, I love it even more. But it is what it is.
I
So
remember the first time we spoke, and you said that you when you guys moved to New York, you were playing basketball, and your brother said, "Look, you're not going to get paid playing this basketball. Why don't you take the drum machine?" I mean, do you ever think back like, man,
every single day, I just told my sister this yesterday. I said, and I tell people this all the time. The most important information I ever got in my life was what he told me that day. And I think he said it because he was mad at me and he was trying to spite me or slight me. But it was the most. I'm telling you, it was the most efficient piece of information that I've gathered from anybody in this industry to this day. And it rings in my head every time I go in and I turn on my drum machine, turn on my laptop, turn on, my keyboard. And I always hear him saying that to me. He said, you don't get paid to do that, but you will get paid to do this. Basically what he was saying. He said, and I was like, you know what? You're right. And I was just telling my sister, I said, it's funny because he was saying it because he was mad at me about something. And I took it and I processed it totally different. Like, man, you're absolutely right. I didn't argue with him. I just said, he's absolutely right. And I'm so glad that he said it to me that day.
Yeah, because So you think of the fact yeah, go ahead, sorry.
Right.
That you can go to the studio and just come out with a whole album. And most people have to get, okay, and who am I going to get to help me record this, and who am I going to get to engineer this, and it slows it down. But the fact that you can just walk in, do this whole stuff, and put it out, it shows that you took it seriously.
I took it serious, and like I said, because I sit down and I used to talk to young artists all the time. It's like they want easy, they want everything. Everybody wants quick and quick and quick and quick. I'm like, people think they look at Jodeci and say, "Hey, y'all became successful overnight." I'm like, no, we didn't. It was a time when I slept. We slept 4 people in one nasty apartment in the Bronx with roaches and rats. And me and Jodeci got in a fight over 25 cents. I mean, almost killed each other 25 cents. I mean, literally. And it's like, we went through like a couple of years of that, of living like that. And then, but it perfected us learning how to do certain things. It perfected us being true to what we really wanted. And it paid off at the end of the day. Like my brother told me, hey, you better learn how to pick up a drum machine instead of a basketball because it'll get you paid. You don't get paid to do that. And look, like you just said, look now. I mean, it's like if I wouldn't listen to him, I'm like, nah, I just want to go play basketball. Jodeci gonna always be making records and blah, blah, blah. I'm just gonna live off of Jodeci for the rest of my life and just be the pretty boy they want me to be and not show the world what I could do or sit down. I mean, then look, where would I be now? I mean, probably working at Wendy's, I mean, to be honest, and talking about the glory days of Jodeci. I mean, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I spoke to Eddie F. I spoke to Eddie F. and he did talk about when you guys were in the projects and he came and saw you guys with all this expensive equipment and he called Andre. He says, Andre, what are you doing? How can you put these guys in a project with all this stuff?
Right. Right. It was crazy, man. And Eddie would pull up in these expensive cars, man. And we lived in a project and everybody would come around Eddie F's car and we was like, man, we wish we could have cars like that. And he would come in there. They had these M3 Mercedes, BMWs at the time with the kits on them. And I'm like, wow. Just looking at them and all of the project kids on the projects would run up. And they knew it was Eddie F from Heavy D and the Boys. And, we'd be in the projects and all we had was equipment and nothing even to sleep on.
Wow.
But it was cool.
The fact that you actually, that's one thing that I appreciate, the fact that you seem to have good taste in cars and you appreciate. Right. Is that a hobby of yours?
I love cars, shoes, and clothes, man, and jewelry. So that's my weaknesses. Most weakness for men is women. I love women, but that's not my weakness. My weakness is shoes, cars, jewelry, and clothes. So if you ever see me out there and hear like Mr. Dalvin crazy over some woman, it's gonna be a lie right up at the top. I love women, and they think that naturally take my house, my money, my cars. Nah, that's just a song. That's just a song.
Oh goodness!
Now you take my dog and my cat, but then my house, my cars, nah.
Oh,
I don't think so.
Well, yeah. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of Halftime Chat. Please remember to subscribe, share, and comment. But most importantly, why don't you become a member of Halftime Chat? We've got amazing videos, amazing perks, and being able to support the channel. But anyway, thanks for watching. Take care.
I never participated in that category.
Somewhere in between.
For even loving us, on which I didn't miss you with.
What was it like growing up?
She's still making an impact on 4 houses down.
I have a couple pieces.
Trying to get this one and that one.
That works for you, but just for me,
No. Okay, you're okay.
They don't understand what Jodeci boys are winning all spirits.
Play it.